John Travolta, what are you doing? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a little bit different from normal, but quite entertaining. So just bear with me. We are going to be talking about John Travolta. What the hell are you doing? Now, I felt compelled to make this film because his recent movie, The Fanatic, came out this weekend or the weekend before in very, very limited release. And I believe there's a reason behind it being so limited, because it sucks. It's an awful film. I personally didn't go and see this. It's not even at my movie theater. I don't even want to see this hunk of garbage because I've been seeing other movie reviewers trashing it all over YouTube. Even our own Chris Stuckman, who is a very well-known movie reviewer on YouTube. I love watching his reviews. He has already done a hilarosity. One of those reviews where it's a really, really bad film. He's already done one of those about The Fanatic. And I feel like I need to express myself about John Travolta. So let's get started. Now, John Travolta, if you are younger viewers and have no idea of who he is, he made his mark in Grease and in Saturday Night Fever in the 70s. He was also Vinnie Barbarino on TV in Welcome Back, Kotter. He is a pop culture icon. He had a great career going in the 70s and 80s, and then he kind of hit a snag in the early 90s until 1994 when Quentin Tarantino cast him in Pulp Fiction, and that totally revamped his career, and he became well known again. And he started doing films that were good. Get Shorty, Broken Arrow, Face Off, Michael, Phenomenon, etc., etc. These were box office successes, and he was back on the A-list. And it seems once we hit the 2000s, he started making films that were like, really? You're doing that? You're doing that? That film? What? Okay. More of like family films. He did Wild Hogs, and he did some movie with Robin Williams. Family friendly, I guess. I don't know. Very far from the character in Pulp Fiction, I must say. And ever since then, it's like his career cannot get a hold of itself. He is just not making the right choices. With this film, The Fanatic, he plays a crazy fan, hence the title, of this very well-known movie star, and he wants to get his autograph, he wants to get something signed, and he doesn't get to do that, and so he gets really butthurt about it, and he like goes on this crusade to like break into his house. I don't even know. But this film is total garbage. I mean, it's directed by Fred Durst, the lead singer of Limp Bizkit. That should be your clue number one, that this film is not going to be good. And the second clue is when your character's very first line in the movie is talking about taking a poop. Yeah, that should be your clue that the script is not so good. I don't really understand why John Travolta is making the choices that he's making. I looked on his IMDb, and in the past year, in 2019, guess how many films he has pumped out? 4. 4 films in 1 year. Now, usually when an actor makes a choice to be in something, they're working on it, they do the publicity for it. It's usually maybe 1 or 2 a year. No, not John Travolta. He's pumping movies out like you would not believe. And the most awful thing is that the 3 movies prior to The Fanatic were straight to DVD. They did not come out in theaters. That's a bad sign. That is a horrible sign that your career is tanking. It kills me. It really, really does. Because I know John Travolta likes to make these choices and play these characters that are really off and weird and quirky. But ever since he did Battlefield Earth in 2000, his career has slowly taken a nosedive every single year. And with this recent film of The Fanatic, I am not sure that he is going to be able to recover. Where do you go from here? Because that film to me looks like it's the bottom of the barrel. And I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, I don't know if Quentin Tarantino has another movie to give him to revive his career for a second time. I don't know. And I'm sorry if this video seems a little weird and nonsensical. This is one of those things where I just had to vent. It really kills me to see an A-list actor tank his career choosing projects that honestly just make no sense. It's horrifying. It makes me sad, really. And I don't know if it's because, the death of his son, a few years ago. I know obviously that killed him and his wife. But you gotta do, John Travolta, you gotta come back to us. You gotta shake some sense into your head. Maybe you'll see this video, maybe you won't. I have no idea. But please start making better choices with your projects. I am begging you, because this was embarrassing. Here's how embarrassing it was, guys. So this past weekend's box office, It Chapter 2 obviously was #1 with $91 million, which is huge. Guess how much The Fanatic made? Go on, guess. I'll give you another minute. Just take a wild guess. $3,000. That's all it made. That is so embarrassing. I honestly cannot think of another film that did worse than that. Oh wait, yes I can. Motherhood, starring Uma Thurman. Pulp Fiction connection. Maybe these two need to join forces and pump out a good film. What do you think? I think Quentin Tarantino needs to get on it, start writing something, and cast Uma and John in it. Revamp both of their careers, because I think they need it. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this random video. I know it was kind of long-winded, but sometimes when things just bother you and you need to vent about something, I had to vent about this. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What's your favorite John Travolta movie? What's your least favorite? Do you agree with me? What other actor's career is tanking before our very eyes? Please let me know down in the comments. Have a wonderful night, guys, and I'll see you at the movies.